Hey guys, I'm Magnus Modestus. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Academia School Simulator. So when we left off, we'd done a bunch of grants. So all we've got left to do now, as far as the grants go, is the expansions to 150, 200 and 300. So I'm going to take that 150 expansion goal, but I'm not expecting to necessarily achieve it anytime too soon. We have issues to deal with going forward around efficiency as we get larger and larger. This canteen, as it is, accommodates 32 diners. We have 100 students plus 21 workers and 4 staff. That's 125 people. I think the teaching staff also eat in the cafeteria. Certainly the builders do. So that's potentially 125 diners with only 32 dining spaces. So that obviously could very well be problematic. So, as we move forward, as we expand, we do need to have an eye on our efficiency. And so part of that, as I alluded to in the previous episode, was that I'm going to put the cafeteria in the middle. I'm going to build a new cafeteria up here, have it take over a big chunk up here, and then build classrooms and the various other facilities around it. Based on a school I went to as a child, which had a layout like that. Markings here for the time being. So the next thing we need to be doing, really, is, well, ultimately we need to be looking at building with that move in mind. But for now, we need to provide a bit more in the way of facilities. Let this play as we go forward. We'll see that I'm not sure the janitors are really keeping up with the cleaning very well. And there's also, I don't think, enough toilets. We can see here students are going to the toilet in the bushes. Although I don't know why that boy was going to the toilet when there were still 4 available for him. But, obviously we do need to provide more toilet facilities. And I think more janitors are in order as well. So let's hire those first off. That's something we don't even need to build for. And we have a lot of foodstuffs out here. Delivery zone not being picked up. I wonder if we need more fridges. That could be it. So let's put a couple more fridges in and see if people actually go and pick those food up from the delivery area. There we go, they're in. And straight away, see, this cook is off to pick up a food parcel. So that's obviously what that is. I know lots of people on the Steam forum have been mentioning this particular issue, where the food just isn't being picked up from the delivery area. So I think that's probably the solution to that issue, which I had not noticed before myself. I'll put a bin down there. Bins are always good. Let's keep clean. So it probably makes sense for us to have another kitchen sink as well. There we go. Note that one there. Okay, we can't quite fit that in the space we've left ourselves. So that's something to think about. But there's still 3 crates of food out here. So I don't know what determines how much food gets delivered, but I would suspect it's probably based on the number of people we need to feed. Which then in turn means that if we have food left over, we obviously need more refrigerators. So that's obviously, as we expand and move around, we're going to have to remember to have a much bigger kitchen with much more refrigeration space, probably more cookers and sinks as well. This may be going some way to explaining why so many of the students are going hungry. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to build another room, same dimensions as these, except that this is going to be toilet block, rather larger toilet block. So we need to leave that one out. Okay. Have some concrete tiles across here. Bathroom tiles here. How we did it over here? Concrete tile there. Keep it consistent. Obviously a door there. And then we'll zone that as a toilet. I think we'll just keep that as a unisex toilet for now, because that's the thing we can do in this game. And it should then, hopefully, help out rather more just having a male or female toilet. Because now people can use it as they need. So we need to put some objects in there. We need some cubicles. So we have 5 cubicles. I have 6 cubicles. I have 3 urinals as well. Because, you know, girls will love watching boys at the urinal when they go in the toilet. I don't think we can really afford to care about niceties at this point. We just need to get the school functional. So I don't know who's pissing on the floor on the way to or from the toilet. Not much further to actually go in there, but wow, you're just walking straight over the stalls to get to yours. That's lovely. So continuing on now, then I've having a think about the layout of the classrooms, and I think we can do better currently using. I think we can, instead of doing this 2 rows of 2x7, instead do 3 rows rather of 2x5, like so. Then with a board at the front, then a desk there, and it's a larger classroom for only 2 more capacity than we've got here, but I think it's nicer having that extra bit of space. And there's also a little bit of space here, you know, in case they release anything else in the future for going in classrooms. You can also put a bin there for the time being. So there is space in here for a bin anyway. So maybe I'll put some bins in, because these kids do like to throw rubbish everywhere. Like so. Okay. These janitors, even though we have 6 janitors now, they're really struggling to keep up with the cleaning. And that's obviously a problem. See, we've currently got a B rating for cleanliness. But I'm not sure how long that's going to hold up with all this urine, mud all over the place. So I'm going to actually build this classroom here now, so that we can take on some more students. I'm actually going to pull it out 1 row further. My blueprint is 4. Going to put some more tiles down. So, and then obviously we need doors. I think this one is almost the same size as well. It's just 1 row deeper. We may even be able to convert this into another classroom and move the computer lab elsewhere where we can have more space for it. Everyone's going home for tonight. So tomorrow the builders will come back in and build that new room. and we can think about getting another class in there. Speed that up a little bit. Those janitors really are not managing to keep on top of that at all. They've hardly cleaned anything. Okay, so the next day now, and the builders are coming in, and it looks like they are going to get straight to work. Off they go. That room is, walls are already up, in goes the floor. Doing that very quickly. On go the doors, that room is done. We just need to outfit it now. Done with objects. I keep clicking on the things. So we go to classroom. We want a chalkboard there. We want a desk there. Chair there. And then the student chairs. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we'll get 30 more students there. Though I am using class sizes of 25 now, so I've got a little bit of space left over. That cafeteria is really not cut out for the time being, so that will be a priority probably in the next episode. I don't think there's really much time for working out what to do with it right now. Trying not to make these videos too long. The janitors working slowly, but they are working. I think the number of janitors that's needed per student is perhaps a little bit unrealistic. They need to work a bit faster than this, but you know, this is just another thing that's obviously subject to change going forward. This is still very much early access, and I'm sure balancing issues like that are things that the devs will want to be working out as they go along. See, they can't have the janitors working too quickly and making it too easy, but this would seem to be rather too slow. For any sort of I haven't seen anyone go to the clinic yet, so that's probably a good thing. Of course, I don't know if there's really any reason for any of the students to need to go to the clinic. As far as I know, there's no bullying in the game yet, and no playgrounds. So without bullying or playgrounds, there's not really going to be playground fights. I haven't seen anyone fall over and graze their knee, or whatever else you might need to see the school nurse for. So I think these two nurses have got a very easy job there. I doubt they're complaining though. We do have one student absent due to sickness, apparently. So I'm not sure what's causing that. If it's if the food quality is a thing, I don't know if the food quality is a thing. If food's just food, or if it could be the dirt here, or just random. But obviously, this club needs to be expanded. Needs to have a lot more capacity than this. The library, the computer lab, all of these things, because obviously right now they're not really providing all the demand there is. I'm going to put a couple more tables in the library right now. Hopefully in time for the next break there'll be more capacity to go around in there. But it does look like a lot of the students are reading while stood up. So presumably it is still providing for them, perhaps without some of the comfort. So those are some of the issues we're going to face going forward. We need to improve efficiency by improving the layouts. We need to move the cafeteria and massively expand it as part of that efficiency drive. We also need to massively expand the capacity of the library and the club, and also maybe not put those chairs in the wrong way round. Be helpful. It's a shame that in this game there is no move function. It's a case of dismantling everything and then reinstalling it, which is a bit of a nuisance. But it's a small cross to bear, really, for a game that's at this stage. Sure, things like that. The sort of things that the devs will be looking at. I hope, anyway. I've been commenting on the Steam forum of it, and the devs for this game do seem to be very active, a lot more so than some others. So that gives me hope. Obviously, early access is not always a safe bet, but I think in this case we appear to be in good hands. Fairly confident with that. So, yeah, in future episodes we will be moving stuff around, expanding stuff, building new stuff, building stuff in new places, completely changing the layout of this school, and hoping for more efficiency, so that we can then expand and expand and expand, and we'll go for that 300 expansion ultimately. See how efficient we can be when we get there. So we'll pick that up in the next episode. That's all for now. I've been Magnus Modestus. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.